Yeah, I guess we're going for the build a Sky Ripper again, because we need the truth about the Sky Ripper, right?
Every child knew about the Sky
Yeah,
Ripper.
we know.
The Transcendent Emperor had buried its pieces. What could have brought them to light? This Emperor, Isengrim III, had once been kind, but he'd gone mad. And now he was conducting secret, obscene rituals to bring back the lost gods. Had he, somehow, summoned the long-lost components of the legendary weapon out of the deep places of the earth? It was more than Reynardo could fathom. But if he could find a legendary weapon, he would use it.
But, last time we used it, it didn't go very well. No? You know, she freezed us and herself to the end of time, basically, when the sun exploded. Yeah, that's fun.
As he set foot on the island, Reynardo couldn't help feeling a bit curious. Was Lapino still waiting to be rescued? No. He was probably drinking champagne with the ravens. Did ravens drink champagne? Did rabbits? Reynardo felt oddly thirsty, come to think of it. Why had he chosen the Sky Ripper? Reynardo never made plans that required constant vigilance. He was a hero. He didn't think too much. He just went with his gut and hoped it all worked out. The Sky Ripper was a long shot. He'd have to devote himself to it. No side journeys, no rescuing old friends. That was against his nature. Could he stick with it?
Yeah, sure, we already got it once, but then I got some other things going there. It shows wrong somewhere, and suddenly, instead it is... Yeah, you got...
had laughed at the government workbench placement program. But you could see the benefits everywhere.
What to... Ooh, attack speed, that might be good. But shield breaker. Should I... Spell resistance? How many spells do they cast at me? And aren't I usually leaving those anyway, so sure. We take attack speed instead. Green, red, purple. That looks fabulous, don't you think? How much do I need to upgrade these? 100 and 100. And otherwise I have the essence for it. Just as soon as I get 100, or we can get this. Yeah. Open up. And hopefully we can get the armature pretty quickly, then the core, and then... I don't know. We have to do something else rather than take it to the rebel base, I think what was we did. I'm not 100% sure what we did. I probably recognize it when I say it, like, alright, that's what we did. And are you just kidding me? Or disappear just because I didn't want to get attacked by this guy? Really?
Didn't your mother tell you it's rude to stare? Snapped Reynardo, a little smug.
Yeah, very smug. Ooh, we have a void door here. See, it's good coming back here. Even if I've already been here, it's like new stuff to see anyway. Like, what can this be? Yes. Maybe it's a shortcut. Please tell me it's a shortcut. Probably just some loot again. That's how it usually is. Ooh. This looks... straight. Oh! Enemies! Settle. Oh, hi there. I saw you. Don't sneak away! I don't want you starting to buff everyone, okay? Oh. There, a little quicker! We can do it quicker. And better! Faster, stronger, harder, something, I don't know. I thought I saw some strange raven, but apparently it was only one dying in the middle of it all. Yeah. Now where? What was that sound? Huh? Why is that sound there?
Reynardo was running out of choices. Zenobia's love brought him only sorrow. His best friend was his enemy. And the Iblis Stone... Ooh, he shuddered. Best not to think about it. All that was left was the Sky Ripper, a weapon powered by a god's eye. So be it, then.
Yeah, and we already took it. But then... shit, is this the one? In Tickford... yeah, this is the first scroll we read. Go back to another episode if you wanna see it. I don't know which exactly, cause I have no idea.
Is a very cool sword, thought Reynardo. No, seriously. He couldn't feel his paw anymore.
Yeah, it's very cool. Yeah, it seems to be just a lot of shortcuts, these ones. Really great. Oh, okay, maybe not then. Oh. Yeah, I see you, and I'm countering it. Oh. Come on, there we go. And down with him too. And voila. I just wonder why it didn't avoid have that some kind of...
There was blood on this one, so it hadn't saved its owner.
Yeah, why would a treasure thingy that save its owner? I would like the upgrade of one of the attack speed or something like that. Oh, we're back here. I kinda remember this place. A little bit. I mean, we went for the Sky Ripper the first thing we did. Because yeah, that seems like the right thing to do, and now we still have to go back there because, well, it didn't work. Because instead of learning that, yeah, it destroys the world, like everyone say, it's like we learned like, no, she's Navas.
These things really slice like ham.
Yeah, you see that also. I do see that they look like ham when they get sliced. Very discerning. Hey, hurry up! It's a queue going on. I should just kill him, right? And then you too, maybe. Hi everyone! Oh, I hate that he still has his shield going like that. Even though I dashed through, I mean, maybe it is like, yeah, okay. You just deal damage through, but still, I feel like he should lose the shield directly for it, right? Why are they spooting out? I feel like they're spooting out something after now. The ravens are getting stranger and stranger. I mean, unwrapping reality maybe with the book, and you can see that on them. Alright, this puzzle, I remember.
Open, says me.
Like, oh yeah, I tried one, and then I tried the other, and suddenly like, oh right, it was already so. Try to remember, wasn't there maybe a door somewhere over here, or was it only a chest? No, there was a... Yeah, I know, that's the one sword. Where? There we go. Open! And what might we find? Oh. Enemies, of course. What else? Burn, baby, burn! Oh, did he? Oh, what a nice chest there. Yeah, I really like it, you know. Can I touch your chest? Please? Oh. There we go, another iron bites the dust. Yeah.
A magical jewel. Bernardo couldn't wait to find a workbench.
We don't need a workbench, that's only an upgrade from the other one. Oh, it's just here too. Wonderful. Yeah, I remember this one. I thought like, here, if you can go here, there must be a place there to go, but no, it was apparently the other side of that door. Now then. Oh. To get back, how to find the armament, not all these secrets. I want the story. I want to see it go. Oh, no level really? That's sad. Oh, this looks promising. Ah, here we have it, the armament.
There it was. Sky Ripper's armature. The stuff that dreams are made of. Engineers' dreams, anyway. The device was intricate. No one alive had the skill to make a thing like it. How was it part of a weapon at all? He'd have to ask a scientist, but first, he'd get the second piece. Sky Ripper had a heart, a core that had come to rest on the next island. Well, there was another island he could reach. Zenobia had just invaded it with her father's Raven battalions. She must be encamped there still. But fighting Zenobia now, that made no sense at all. He'd already sacrificed one friend to get this armature, was it? He didn't need to hurry to face her. She would find him.
Yeah, but we also know that we didn't sacrifice a friend. I mean, that one we haven't done, but at the same time I feel that's probably just gonna go, you know, to the same her. Oh, she likes me. Maybe do that, but we need a sky.
It was a no-brainer. He'd sacrificed his old friend Lapino to get the armature.
He's a traitor! We learned that already!
The armature was useless by itself, only a series of coils and wheels. War demanded sacrifices, and he would make more before the end. He would have to choose the greatest good, no matter how much it cost him. Zenobia. Well, he would see her sooner or later, across a battlefield or a sword's point before all this was over. He was sure of that. The power was in the core. Obviously, he had to get the core.
And thinking about it, that's supposed to be an old god's eye. They had a very strange eye, don't you think? 20-sided eyes. Yeah. Although if we think of it as a dungeon master and his eyes, yeah. Then you could call those eyes maybe, I don't know. I'm just rambling a little bit.
He looked up at the old trees around him. Big and so old. They'd been there before he was born. And they'd be there after he'd passed into legend. Was he confronting his own unimportance?
Is this new?
What had got into him? He was no philosopher. Anyway, who cares? He was plenty important. He was a hero. And soon he'd prove it.
Wait, was that bridge there before? I feel like it wasn't. But I know the core should be down in the well, right? I'm not remembering completely wrong. I'm doubting myself. That's never good.
There was something sour in the air.
Yeah,
like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time.
See? It shouldn't be.
Shall we dance? Could the leader?
Yeah, sure. What? Oh, that hurt, you know. Oh. Fire! No! Oh, god damn it. Then burn! The flames of hell! If you're gonna hurt me like that.
Renata felt ready to become faster, stronger. There were fewer and fewer trees. There were only these huge crystalline growths. Had those been here before? He no longer heard birds except for the feverish cawing of the ravens when they attacked. He couldn't smell the small animals of the forest. The mice and rabbits. Where had they gone? And he was getting hungry too. This was an unhealthy place to be.
Both of me want to have the stamina so I can just dash even more. On the other hand, we can make the dash stronger instead. Ah, it's plenty strong already. We want some stamina.
This
there, so we
was
can actually
way better
do it
than
more.
being able to shrink down to the size of an ant. What was that all about, anyway?
Yeah, you're just dissing Ant-Man. That's what it's all about. I mean, it wasn't the best, but still. I liked how they, in that movie, how they integrated powers more. Like, how many is it like, oh yeah, I'm just strong and punch, and the other one is also strong and punch, and it's like, yeah. What happened exactly? Nothing much. Yeah, I actually don't need to bash through them because they have that shield breaker. Every time I attack them, they seem to break the shield anyway. Oh, I was stunning him, I was attacking, and then suddenly, and why is there even more? God damn it! Die, enchanter. Oh, that's one.
How much his tailor was going to charge for all the holes in his clothes?
A lot, I guess. a lot. Ah, here it is. We have the core already. Is this anything here on this side? No. I always wondered at the 2 other times I've been here. Was it 3 other times I've been here?
Made him feel physically sick. Once he had sneaked into a temple of the dark arts, and he hadn't liked what he smelt and saw there. This felt like that. As quick as he could, he wrangled the icosahedron into the armature. The wheels began to spin, then glow. The sick feeling quickly spun away. Now he only felt sad. He had lost good friends for this war apparatus. Maybe Lupino wasn't such a good friend. Yeah, that made him feel better. He carried his prize back to the Farfarer. Now, he had to make his next move. There was a key Imperial outpost on the Nexus. If this really was some sort of super weapon, he could use it to wreak havoc on the enemy. And if it wasn't, well, better to know that before the final battle. But maybe he should show it to some scientists first. There was an observatory on the Nexus. Maybe he should go there before he fired it.
Yeah, that's the one we didn't choose. Last time we chose here, no time for fussing, attack the outpost. So, maybe if we go here, but had Renato assemble it correctly, would it work as the critical moment? The scientists on the Nexus would surely give answers. And hopefully, this will lead to the truth about the Sky Reaper.
If you've just assembled a weapon out of legend that can exile gods from the world, you'd want to have a scientist or 2 look at it. And even if they disagreed and he had time, you could ask Calaveras himself. Yes, the observatory would be his objective.
So off to the observatory, staying away there, I guess. The scientists, that's... We went here also when we need to check out that reanimated priest or something there to show her, because... and they burned it all down.
Why had the parts of the Sky Reaper only surfaced now? Thousands of years after the Transcendent Emperor had dismantled it. The mad Emperor Isengrim had performed terrible, bloodthirsty rituals to invoke the lost gods. Was that why these ancient artifacts were rising out of the ground? How perfect, then, that the Sky Ripper would reappear to be his destruction.
Yeah, certainly. He even feared that, though.
He was sure he'd find something useful in one of these things.
Yeah, I hope so too. Like some food, some health. Health would be really fun. Over there, we gone there so many times, I think. So we're just going the correct way directly now. Maybe I'm rushing through it a little and I should pick up more loot so I could actually upgrade my weapon and all that again, but I don't know. Seeing the same area and again. Just wanna know the truth here. So we then can go to the big question mark, keyhole, whatever that. The big guy that is full of secrets unlocked. So we can maybe defeat the Emperor once and for all. They're so gonna attack me here, right? Yep! How could I figure that out? Oh. Are you firing in this one? No? It doesn't look that way. Probably because I didn't just decide like, yeah, I'm just gonna attack freely and wait. You have to... No! I so blocked! Apparently I didn't. Oh. Did we start with more health than before? I don't know, probably. What happened with the enchant stuff? Monster. Oh. Where's the other group? There were 2 groups. Are they making it really a lot easier because I died? I mean, hey, sure, but still it feels a little degenerating, like, oh yeah, you failed, so we're just gonna make it really easy for you now instead. Okay? Have fun with that. Oh. Again here! Give. There, see? And blocking icon. That I can deal with. I can't just deal with them attacking anyway. Can I gain some help? Any at all? Otherwise I might stand here for 10 minutes just waiting for energy to recharge and heal me. Yeah. This one? No? Anything? Of course not.
A legendary weapon was exactly what the rebellion needed. They were outnumbered. The once kind emperor had become a tyrant. But his ravens stayed loyal, for he fed them his victims, and the other animals were too frightened to rebel. Renato shuddered at what the emperor was trying to do. To bring back the lost gods, the Black Harvest, the Black Sun? No. He would stop that toad, no matter what the risk.
Of course. If we can just figure out what this do except destroy the world, that everyone's saying. Like, see, no, don't use it. I sacrifice myself to deal with it.
He would ignore all distractions and focus on the Sky Ripper.
Yeah. Good.
It would be fun to try out that one. And here was a handy workbench.
No thanks. We still don't have 100 there, otherwise that would also show. Oh, it's over here again. Up. Didn't even get me a chance to put it up before. Yeah, let's just hit. There we go. And now that
energy
was
easy to dodge, but boy do they sting if you didn't pay attention.
Go. It's irritating you can't move either. Like, yeah, you started that one, now you can. And everything gonna go to shit. Just like this. And more enemies. Great! Wonderful! Up. And warlocks. Great. Go! What? Like, I have to have a 30 combo and leveled up that skill to be able to charge across the map. Like, yeah, I thought I dodged him because I was totally out of any kind of range for his ability there, but no, he ran across the map just to get me. Go there. Shut up, warlock! I hate you. Wait. See, he was even in the screen and then suddenly you're running towards me. Come on, break the shield. There we go.
He was sort
now
of
where is the scientist
yanking his own chain, wasn't he?
Yeah, I guess so. If that's what you wanna call it, game. Yanking the sound chain, yeah. Shutting. Wasn't it over there? I think I saw it and then they... Oh, okay, here it is. Luckily we didn't go where I wanted to because, yeah, that was apparently the wrong way. Hi, scientist.
Renato was thrilled. The scientists seemed to think he'd put the Sky Ripper together right. But one toad was worried.
Yeah, the Sky Ripper could tear a hole in existence itself. There are invisible strings that tie the universe together. If the Sky Ripper cut one, the hole would widen and widen until our whole existence fell into it.
Another toad sighed. Irving still believes in string theory.
At least go see Calaveras.
Yeah, said the worried toad.
He knows more than anyone else has forgotten about the Transcendent Emperor.
If anyone could tell him how to use this weapon safely, it would be Calaveras. It was he who had told Renato how to find it in the first place. But
Maybe he had to give up on using it as a weapon. Maybe he had to go to the secret rebel base and ask the generals there what he could do with a weapon that he dared not use.